Hi, everyone. This is Mayor Sean Patterson Howard, and I'm here in my office with Commissioner of DPW, Dwayne Jones, and we're coming to you live. We'll also be bringing in our fire commissioner, our police commissioner, and our director of the Office of Emergency Management, just to give you updates on the storm. And so since we went live last night at about 9:30, the storm totals have been updated to 18 to 24 inches for our area. And so we have been working very hard over the past few hours to get some additional services to support you with here in the city of Mount Vernon. And so I'm going to start us off. Well, first, I'm going to start with this because everyone is asking about parking. Our snow emergency routes here in Mount Vernon, and we will list them to you for you in a few minutes, must be cleared. They must be cleared by at latest 5 p.m. But we've done some things to be able to get some help. We were able to secure from the school district. So thank you to Dr. Strickland and Dr. Marable and the school board administration. All school parking lots, please hear me. All school parking lots are going to be available for the community to park in. As of now, you will have to remove your cars from the school parking lots by Tuesday at 6 a.m. But as of now, all school parking lots are available on a first come, first served basis. We had asked that those who live on snow emergency routes get up, get out as soon as you can and make your way over to those school parking lots to utilize them. We will also give you a list of church parking lots throughout the city that are available, and as well as some private lots, and we will continue to update those. But as of now, all public school, let me just be clear, all public school parking lots, the schools that are open, the schools that are closed, all public school parking lots are open for you to park in. You have to remove your cars by Tuesday morning at 6 a.m. We will be ticketing and towing, and we will be enforcing this very seriously here in the city of Mount Vernon, people who do not remove your cars from the snow routes. And so right now I'm going to kick this over to our Commissioner Jones so he can just share with you some of how DPW has prepared and our plan for moving the snow so that we can keep the city moving over the next few days. Commissioner Jones.
Good afternoon, everyone. So let me start with the garage superintendent, Vinny Rodriguez. He had his mechanics working feverishly all week long to have all of the vehicles up and running. We have all the vehicles up and running. We have a total of 17 with the exception of one that they're working on right now. And I'm hopeful that we'll get that up for the brunt of the storm, which is coming this evening. We have exactly 10 different routes, north and south side. We have vehicles for all of them. We have the north side and south side dead end trucks. We have small trucks for the smaller streets. What I'm going to ask you, especially in the north side area, the Dell, and also in the south side area, please remove the cars from the corners. We can't make the turn to get down to the smaller streets with the larger vehicles or the smaller vehicles if you block if you block the corners. Do not park in the crosswalks, please. I've instructed my foreman to write summonses if you are blocking a crosswalk. Also,
and we will ask the police department to tow those cars.
We absolutely will. Also, back to point. So we have approximately about 800 tons of salt that we probably won't put out in the initial brunt of the storm. We'll be plowing. We've already salted the streets to make them safe. Let's see. Also, what
We
will
have
be,
crews coming in.
I have crews coming in. We've been here since 7 this morning. I have crews coming in at 3:30 to 11:30, another crew from 11:30 to 7:30. And of course, Monday is a normal day. We are suspending garbage collection for Monday. We will not be picking up garbage on Monday, so please do not put it out. We will resume South Side garbage pickup on Tuesday, North Side on Wednesday, and then your normal schedule on Thursday and Friday. Cardboard will be picked up on the South Side on Wednesday and on the North Side on Thursday. Please take note. It's going to be treated as a holiday week. Let me repeat that. Cardboard will be picked up on the South Side on Wednesday. We will pick up the cardboard on the North Side on Thursday.
Want me to go through the snow emergency
Yes,
routes?
please.
Tim, if you can put up the snow emergency routes. I'm going to read out the snow emergency routes, so people, please pay attention. So for North and South Streets, Columbus Avenue from Bronxville to 3rd Avenue. Columbus Avenue from Bronxville to 3rd Avenue. Please pay attention to that. Fulton Avenue from Parkway South to East 3rd Street. That's on the west side. Fulton Avenue from Parkway South to East 3rd Street. 4th Avenue, South 4th Avenue from 1st Street to 4th Street. 4th Street from 4th Street down to Sanford Boulevard, from 4th Street to Sanford Boulevard. 11th Avenue from the Bronx line to Scotts Bridge. 11th Avenue from the Bronx line to Scotts Bridge. Mount Vernon Avenue from Scotts Bridge to Yonkers. Mount Vernon Avenue from Scotts Bridge to Yonkers. These are snow emergency routes. They must be cleared by 5 o'clock, or else we will be towing your cars. We'll be ticketing your cars. North 5th Avenue from West 1st Street to Lincoln Avenue. North 5th from West 1st Street to Lincoln Avenue. Gramerton Avenue from Center Street to 1st Street. Gramerton Avenue from Center Street to 1st Street. Devonia Avenue from Gramerton Avenue to Columbus Avenue. Devonia Avenue from Gramerton Avenue to Columbus. Lincoln Avenue again from Scotts Bridge to Columbus Avenue. Lincoln from Scotts Bridge to Columbus. Lincoln Avenue from Station Place to the Pelham line. So basically straight down Lincoln Avenue. Columbus Avenue, so let me turn my page over. 3rd Street, from Warwick Avenue to the New York City line. 3rd Street from Warwick Avenue to the New York City line. 1st Street from Fulton Avenue to the Bronx line. Sanford Boulevard from Mundy Lane to Highland Avenue. That is the entire length of Sanford Boulevard. Fulton Avenue to the Bronx line. Fulton Avenue east to Pelham. Oak Street, Lincoln Avenue to the Yonkers line. Stevens Avenue, Lincoln Avenue to Gramerton Avenue. Valentine Street, North 5th Avenue to West Lincoln Avenue. Prospect Avenue, from North 5th Avenue to North Columbus Avenue. Prospect Avenue again, from North 3rd Avenue to North 5th Avenue. Prospect Avenue again, Prospect Avenue, basically from North 3rd Avenue all the way down to Columbus Avenue. Fisk Place, from Gramerton Avenue to North 3rd Avenue. Grand Street, from Fleetwood Avenue to Westchester Avenue. Broad Street, from Locust Street to Westchester Avenue. Okay, Dwayne, they have to shovel their sidewalks. All sidewalks must be shoveled within 12 hours of the snow finishing. And I would encourage you not just to wait for all the snow to finish, because you want to do this in shifts for your personal houses, for your businesses. We are expecting very heavy, wet snow. The snow is going to be wet. It's going to be very heavy. So you want to make sure that you get it up. Again, do not park on the corners. Do not block the fire hydrants. And we're going to bring some other people to talk about that.
Real quick, Mayor. Also, please, if you can avoid throwing the snow in the street, it helps us tremendously, especially while we're out there working. Put it on the side, put it on your tree lawn, but please refrain from throwing it in the street. We also would like you to be patient. Although you feel that Mount Vernon is a small town, and it's only 4x4, we still have 101 miles of roadway to contend with, and it's difficult. It really is. So also, we'll be doing a 3 a.m. start tomorrow, clearing the sidewalks, the bridges, and City Hall. So if anyone doesn't have to go to work to walk on the sidewalk or walk, don't do so, because we're going to start about 3 a.m. cleaning city properties, sidewalks, and exactly City Hall. That's all I have right now.
And I just want to repeat again before we send it off to police, fire, and emergency management. All public school lots are available for parking from now until 6 a.m. Tuesday. All public school lots. So if you need to get to one, you might want to drop off this and look at it later on. All public school lots are available from now until 6 a.m. Tuesday. You have to have your cars out by 6 a.m. Tuesday. All municipal lots, hear me clearly, non-permitted spaces, spaces where there are meters. You can use the spaces where there are meters. So all city parking lots, whether they are the stacked parking lots or they are like the parking lot on 2nd Street and 5th and 6th Avenue. Those parking lots are available for you to park in from now until Tuesday morning at 6 a.m. again. And also we have the city parking lot across the street from, what is that, Food Town? Or what's the name?
Yeah, it's Prospect Lot.
Prospect Lot. The Prospect Lot is available. Those are the city lots. Allen Memorial Church, they have a parking lot entrance on North 3rd Avenue. So Allen Memorial Church's parking lot on North 3rd Avenue, that's between 111 North 3rd and Hartley Park. There's a big parking lot over there. We're asking those who live in the plaza, especially on North 3rd Avenue, while that is not an emergency lot, if you can please move your cars there, as well as on Sydney Avenue. Those are major streets. We want to be able to hit those streets from curb to curb. So please, please move your cars. We also have available for you First Presbyterian Church. First Presbyterian Church is at 199 North Columbus Avenue. There are permit spaces there, but there are about 40 parking spaces available in that parking lot. First United Methodist Church, that's at 227 Lincoln Avenue, but the entrance is on the side. The entrance to that parking lot is on the side. But First United Methodist Church, that's right across from Friendship Baptist Church.
Summit Avenue.
That's Summit Avenue? So I believe the entrance is on Summit Avenue. Malcolm or someone will let me know if I'm wrong. But First United Methodist Church, that's a pretty sizable parking lot over there. You could probably get 100 cars in there. We have First Presbyterian on the corner of Columbus and Lincoln. We have Mount Olivet. Hold on, we have sirens going. We have Mount Olivet Apostolic Faith Church. Their church is 137 West 7th Street. So that's down there past Sanford Boulevard. Those who are around Mount Olivet, you know you can use that parking lot. Again, Friendship Baptist Church is available, their parking lot. Macedonia Baptist Church at 141 South 9th Avenue. That parking lot is available. What we do not have, it is on here now. The PCSB lot, that is the old savings bank. It's on First Street and 2nd Avenue. You would enter from First Street or from the 2nd Avenue entrance. That parking lot is available. There are probably about 50 or 60 spaces in there. So please go on over there now. It is available until Tuesday morning at 6 a.m. And then Oneness Rehoboth Apostolic Church, they have a big parking lot on the corner of 3rd Street and Franklin Avenue. If we get more lots that become available that are being offered by our churches, we will let you know. But as of right now, those spaces are available and you are able to park there. So thank you so much to, again, the Mount Vernon Public Schools, The PCSB lot is actually the Boys and Girls Club. They purchased that property because they'll be building a Boys and Girls Club there. Thank you to our churches who have offered up their parking lots. And please, everyone, know that you are parking at your own risk. They are offering these up to you. You should still bring your shovel when you want to go and remove your car from those lots. You're going to have to shovel yourselves out because we're not going to have service. We're going to be clearing the streets, and everyone be safe. So right now we're going to pull in our Commissioner of Fire, Kevin Holt. Kevin, if you can come on in. Commissioner Holt, please let us know what you need for the fire department.
Thank you, Commissioner Jones. Thank you, Mayor Sean Potter Howard, and everyone else on here. And thank you, Mount Vernon, for tuning in. This is probably one of our busiest and most dangerous storms that we've had in decades. And I'm confident that the city employees will come through as we always do. The Mount Vernon firefighters will be fully staffed. It's very important, as the commissioner has said, that we keep these main roads very clear, not just for public works to do the plowing, but also for fire and EMS to be able to safely respond, using these major roads to get to smaller streets. We will be fully staffed. We'll be monitoring the storm, possibly bringing in an additional crew this evening to help with the current working crew. It's very important that the public do remember to not shovel snow in front of the hydrants. We're looking at a 3 feet radius, so try to keep the snow at least 3 feet from the hydrants. These are very important tips that we're given. Please, whatever you do, do not park your car with limited parking in front of a hydrant. They will be ticketed, as they said, and they will be towed. We want everyone to be safe. We want you to monitor how you heat your homes. Limit your extension cords, limit space heaters if you can. And if you need any type of help, you must immediately call our fire dispatcher at 914-665-2626. And the fire department will do everything it can to assist you in a timely manner to make sure everyone here in the city of Mount Vernon is safe.
We're having to shift ourselves all around. They could see us on Facebook, but not Instagram because we're sharing a screen. And so thank you so much, Commissioner Holt. Again, Commissioner Holt just asked everyone to please stay off the corners, parking on the corners, because that does not allow us to make turns on the fire engines and the ambulances. DPW has asked for the same thing. We're going to ask for our Commissioner of Police, our Commissioner Olifiers, to come on in.
Hi, Mayor. Thank you for having me here, and hello to the citizens of Mount Vernon. The police department is out. We are in the process right now of removing vehicles from the snow areas, from the snow routes. So please do not park on the snow routes. Take advantage of the parking that the mayor has gotten from the city schools. We're also asking you, in this storm, there's going to be whiteout conditions. Please do not be out in the street. There's no reason to be outside. Everybody's been given a lot of warning. If you do find yourself outside during this storm, please do not assume that traffic or that the snow plows are going to see you. Assume that they don't see you. Keep yourself safe. Please also, during the storm, we're asking if anybody sees homeless people to please call the police department. Their non-emergency number at 914-665-2500, and let us know that there are people out there so we could send officers to try to get them to come into shelter. And other than that, everyone stay safe.
Thank you so much, Commissioner Olifiers. And like Westchester County and New York City, we are exercising a travel ban after 9 p.m. tonight. After 9 p.m., Mount Vernon will have an official travel ban in place. Commissioner Oliveris, if you could mute yourself. There you go. Thank you. We are putting out an official travel ban, so you're hearing it first here now. If you are out on the streets and you are a non-essential worker, meaning you are not, the essential workers are like hospitals, health, police, fire, things of that nature. You are not to be out on the street driving around. We cannot utilize our limited resources of police and fire to come and rescue you out of the snow. We've said this in the past in less hazardous conditions, and people still want to try it. You might go out, the snow is going to pick up, and we can start getting like 2 inches an hour. It is going to be very, very challenging. We cannot try to get you unstuck from a hill, or you're driving cars that are not appropriate to drive in snow. Nothing's appropriate to drive in snow. If you are not absolutely a mandated worker and you are traveling to and from work, please do not be on the roads after 9 p.m. Again, I want to reiterate that we will be towing cars by 5 p.m. from all snow emergency routes. We will be towing cars from snow emergency routes. For those people who do not have social media, this information can also be found on our website, mountvernonny.gov. There is an entire storm area that you can get all of our storm resources right there online. And then at the same time, we will have this posted on YouTube for you to be able to share. So we're asking residents, please share this with friends, call your family, let them know what's happening. We're not like New York City. We don't have big TV stations giving all of our updates. So we need you to help us get this information out. We have it available on the website. We have it available here on our social media pages, and we have it available on YouTube as well. We're sending out e-blasts. I think we have about 30,000 people on our e-blast, and we will be sending this information with all of the links on our constant contact as well. So please look for those and share it with those people who may not have the information. We share gossip. So now let's share information. With that being said, we're going to pull in our director of the Office of Emergency Management, Mike Montez.
Good afternoon, Mount Vernon, and good afternoon, Mayor, and good afternoon, all our fellow colleagues who's on the Zoom. So really quick, just to reemphasize what the Mayor and my colleagues have stated, we are in a state of emergency declaration here in Mount Vernon and throughout the state.
Director Montez, if you could just speak up a little bit louder.
Oh, can y'all guys hear me? Can you hear me? Perfect. All right. So just to really quick reemphasize what the mayor has stated, we are in a state of emergency locally and throughout the state. We've been on the phone since early this morning with our state and our county partners regarding partnership with a lot of the resources that they'll be able to extend with us here in Mount Vernon. Just again, we are asking our residents to please cooperate with us, work with us as we continue to battle the storm. The storm is expected to create a major impact starting around 7 p.m. tonight as it intensifies. And then we're around that time, we are asking people to please really stay off the roads and allow our DPW crews to go out there and do their job along with fire and police. For sign up regarding alerts, please text CMVNY at 888-777. That's again CMVNY 888-777. If you have any concerns, any emergencies or anything like that, please call those numbers that we provided to you, so that way we can be able to come out and assist. We do have our auxiliary police and also our community emergency response team that's out there that will be assisting our fire and our police department with these type of outreach to get a lot of our constituents more aware of these emergency routes. So please just cooperate with us and, work with us on this.
Mike, if you can also share with us the adult resource information and then as well as the Dole Center information for tomorrow. And if you can also share, and Tim, you can probably put those up on the screen, the emergency numbers for police, fire, DPW, OEM. Yeah, all of our Code Blue resources. There you go, Mike.
There we go. All right. So really quick, we do have 3 warming centers, and those operation hours are 24/7. The first one we're going to have is the Mount Vernon Adult Resource Center, which is located at 22 East First Street here in Mount Vernon. I know on the pamphlet, on the flyer, it says the warming center starts at Sunday night, but it was effective as of last night. We did push that up, and Montefiore Hospital is also available, and we have the Dole Center that's actually going to be available starting Monday, tomorrow morning, from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. That's located at 250 South 6th Avenue here in Mount Vernon. So I'm just going to go through it one more time. The Mount Vernon Adult Resource Center is located at 22 East First Street. Okay, Montefiore Mount Vernon Hospital is located at 12 North 7th Avenue. The Dole Center is located at 250 South 6th Avenue here in Mount Vernon. And feel free, if you see anyone that is in need, please call the police department and advise them, or the fire department, and let them know that there's appears to be someone that may be in need to be relocated to the warming center that's outside. Okay. And here we go. The Code Blue resource emergency numbers, again, for the police department is going to be 914-665-2500 or dial 911. Your fire department, 914-665-2626. For heat complaints, call 914-359-1452. For your DPW emergency line, call 914-665-2719. If you have anything related to water department, which covers our public water infrastructure, if you have any concerns about that, you may call at their emergency line at 914-662-2103. For emergency management, it's going to be 914-665-2390. And that will conclude my segment.
Thank you so much, Director Montez. So just a last minute recap for those who weren't here in the beginning and you're here now, and we're going to say it again. All public school parking lots are available as of right now for parking. We're asking that you please, if you are living on the snow emergency route, which we have posted here on social media several times, which we have e-blasted out, which we've sent to the news media, which is also on our website at mountvernonny.gov. Please move your cars. The police will be out there working as of 5 o'clock to ticket and tow these cars if they're left there. We have provided the school parking lots and made those available for you to be able to park. Even if it's a little bit away from your house, you need to park there and get a friend who has a driveway to drive you back to your house. We're providing the resources, so we are expecting people to abide by these laws. We are under a state of emergency and we need you to follow through. So again, we are allowing you to use municipal lots to park. Do not park in permit spaces. You can park in metered spaces in those municipal lots. You are able to use the school parking lots or public school parking lots from now until 6 a.m. Tuesday. You have to be out by 6 a.m. Tuesday. Allen Memorial Church parking lot that is on North 3rd Avenue, past between 111 North 3rd and Hartley Park. You have First United Methodist Church on 227 East Lincoln Avenue. You have First Presbyterian Church on the corner of Columbus and Lincoln Avenue. You have Mount Olivet Apostolic Faith Church at 130 West 7th Street. You can park in their parking lot. Friendship Church, 261 East Lincoln. You can park in their parking lot. Macedonia Baptist Church at 141 South 9th Avenue. You can park in their lot. We're asking you to, like the schools, be out of there by 6 a.m. because they want to be able to get in and clean their lots kind of once the snow stops. So that's about 12 hours after we are expecting the snow to stop. The PCSB Bank parking lot on the corner of 2nd Avenue and 1st Street, you're able to park there. And Oneness Rehoboth Church at 3rd Street and Franklin Avenue. Please, we are providing you opportunities to park in these lots. You are parking at your own risk, just as you do when you park on the street. So please do not try and use litigious behavior. I'm going to say this, you are parking at your own risk. Please do not engage litigious behavior if something happens on these lots. They're giving us spaces to park and they're being very nice about it. So please work with us. And I think that's about it. We might come back to you later on live just to give you updates, but please check in on your friends, your neighbors. You have the emergency numbers, download them. You can download them easy onto your phone from social media platforms. And as Director Montez said, please sign up for our real-time emergency alerts that you can get through text as well as email. Does it also come out through email or is it just text alerts?
No, so our Everbridge system comes out through text, voice call, which is like a verbal call that comes through, also through an email and through a text message.
Okay, so Mount Vernon, you have the ability to get live real-time updates from the city. If you just type into your phone on text to 888-777 and type in CMVNY. At 888-777, type in CMVNY, and that will help to sign you up for Everbridge and start that process. As Director Montez said, you will receive live text updates as well as it will put you into our robocall system so that you can get live updates. We can't just come in all day and go do lives because we're going to be out in the field, but please sign up so that you can get updates. Let's utilize technology. And please share that, especially with people who are not on social media, so that they can get the same live updates in a timely manner. Again, let's pray for our community. Let's work together. Travel ban, all roads, all cars that are non-essential must be off the street, at 9 p.m. Please, if we pull you over and we stop you and we ticket you for breaking the state of emergency law, do not give the police department a hard time. We are being very clear right now. We need you to take these warnings seriously. We thank you very much. We want to thank also our city council, our controller, and all of our electeds for working with us. We have asked the county and the state to provide us as needed with some additional support. So we're waiting to hear from them on extra big trucks and medium-sized trucks so that we can hit as many streets as possible while we have people parked in parking lots. Please keep the streets as clear as possible so that we can plow through and clear even parking spaces. If the whole block is clear, it's easy for us to just go straight down the block. We cannot weave big trucks in and out of parking spaces to plow. So please, the more we work together, the more we'll be able to accomplish, and the less snow that will be left over as a remnant. We just got rid of most of this snow after 2 freezing weeks, guys. So please, let's work together again. Thank you. God bless and take care, everyone.